Well, it's about like entertaining a crowd. It's just nice to you know, it's nice to be able to entertain someone and make them feel better. Just even just a little bit.
Competitor is ready, judge is ready. Ian McCloy!
When I was 15 years old, my mom took me to an opera in our hometown, and it was Macbeth by Verdi. And I remember distinctly during intermission, I turned to her and I said, I want to be able to sing like that. I have a useless master's degree in music. I mean, the pandemic really, it halted me in my track. I was doing well, I was headed towards the right direction, I think, but it just kind of stopped everything.
Una furtiva lagrima negli occhi suoi spuntò. Quelle festose giovani in vidi sembrò e più cercando.
So it happened like in 2020 during the pandemic. A video of Eddie Hall's came up and I decided to watch that and found out he was a strongman and he won World's Strongest Man 2017. So I watched that and that's pretty much where it started. I've been training just in general for about 3.5 years. I started lifting weights in like April 2021 because I broke my leg or I broke my knee and I just needed to rehab it. And I was already into strongman and like lifting, so I was like, I'll just like start with powerlifting. Powerlifting, boring as hell. I don't want to do that. So yeah, I just found strongman and I thought it looked fun, but I was always like, I'll never do that. Yeah, those guys are way too strong. But I mean, here I am. My mom actually found a local competition and said I should sign up for it. And yeah, I've been training strongman for, almost 2 years. For the first time I competed, I was a novice. And I was not great.
Come on, Ian. Lap tap here. Get on your lap. Come on, there it is. Sticky icky, let's get it. 15 seconds left, buddy. 15 seconds left. Let's go. Let's go, Ian. Come on, buddy. You got time. 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's hear it.
Come on, buddy. Oh!
Si può morir di più non chiedo, non chiedo.
Because I'm still learning, I'm still new, I'm still weak.
Si può morir.
So what is a novice?
Novice is like, just like your first year of competition.
And then what happens?
And then you have to move up to the big boys.
Find that energy, baby. Let's go. Come on, Ian. Big drive, Ian. Through the floor. Big power. Let's go, Ian. Good job, guys. Let's hear it for him.
Yeah, it just, it feels good to train, or at least it feels good afterward most of the time. And it's like pushing your bodies to the limit. It's cool. It's cool what the human body can actually do.
C'è da fare una beffa nuova e rara, e Giannischi chi che la prepara. Gli occhi furbi li illumina.
Sports and lifting, you definitely harness adrenaline for sure, and it definitely helps with lifting. In fact, it's kind of what puts you over the edge. Like when you're just on the edge of like maybe failing a lift, then that adrenaline can just push you over and you can do it. It's so funny. I'll tell my trainer like, yeah, I want to do shoulders today. And he's like, okay, so we're doing back. He's like, yeah, we'll do some deadlifts, but you'll be doing shoulder shrugs with them. I kind of take what I've learned over the past, 3.5 years and just kind of like meld it all together. Well, I mean, if you do any competition in strongman, it's performative. You're performing the weights, the lifts that you're doing. I'm pretty focused when I'm performing, so I feel better afterward, or I don't. If it's a shit performance, then I feel like shit. But, most of the time I feel pretty good afterward. I feel good when it's all done, like when the run is over.
Come on. Yes. Constant. There it is. You're running. Come on. You're almost there. Over the hump. Get over it. Come on. You got past halfway. You're already past halfway. Come on. Hold on, Ian. We're almost got that speed. Let's go. Build that speed. Build. Come on. All the way there. Come on. Quick. Faster. Done.
So when you train your body, your voice is part of your body. So if you train your physical body, you're going to get stronger in other areas as well. Say, you use your diaphragm a lot for singing. If you're training your diaphragm a lot when you're lifting, because you have to brace, it's the same mechanism, for me anyway. So I think that helps. It makes my voice more powerful. I think they're pretty similar. Again, it's the anxiety and like working through that anxiety. Yeah. Like in both ways. So like training, singing and performing helps in lifting. Well, if you injure yourself while you're training, it's gonna hinder your performance and like how you train your voice as well. Like if you break your leg, you're not gonna be able to stand while you're singing. In opera, I suppose it's just the time. Like you need a lot of time to prepare for a training session. Singing and practice takes a lot of time, rehearsal. But I think it helps me a lot more when I'm rehearsing and then I can go to training afterward, because it just puts me on a good schedule. It's pretty hard to fit training in, but like I just have to find time either between jobs or after work or before work, which I don't like that one, but so I have to travel to train strongman. I live in Squamish, and the closest strongman gym specifically is in Vancouver, and it takes me like a couple hours to get there, so it's not too bad, but it's still a little far. I don't live in Vancouver because it's expensive. I like living in Squamish. It's really nice here. It's just a little far from what I want to be doing. Although it's closer to some competitions, I guess, so that's nice. Yeah, so the competition I'm training for right now, it's a record breakers competition where guys are trying to break provincial records, and I'm not really trying to break any records. I don't think I'm that strong yet, but I'm doing 4 lifts. I'm doing a deadlift, a max axle overhead press,
Up, Ian. Up, Ian. Let's go. Set it. Set it. Drive. Stabilize. Stabilize. Yes.
a max log overhead press,
Yep. Yes.
and a max Atlas stone. And if I'm lucky, I might be able to get the Atlas stone record.
You got this.
Let's go. Let's go. Nice and close. Up and over now. Up and over.
Come on.
Up.
Come on, Ian.
Use those hands. Use those hands. Close, buddy.
I just want to see how far I go. Those are my goals. If I can win a local competition, that'd be great. First goal is to podium a local competition in the open heavyweight class, and then hopefully win a local competition, podium at provincials, win provincials, nationals. Yeah, you know. I don't really set long-term goals. I set short-term goals. Yeah, that's how I keep motivated. It's just by setting short-term goals.
Vedi pensier, vedi pensier, vedi pensier.
But currently in lifting goals, I want to get a 500-pound deadlift.
E sempre misero chi a lei s'affida, chi le confida, mal caute il cuore, pur mai non sentesi felice appieno, chi su quel seno non viva amore.
I want to get a 400-pound squat. I want to get to be able to do my body weight on the other lifts as well. So like my overhead and my bench press. I would like to do that.
Vedi pensier.
Creatine is like, it's necessary for every strength athlete, in my opinion, because it just promotes muscle growth, right? And it's another naturally occurring thing in the body. Just taking a little bit more of it is good for strength. But yeah, I'm taking the supplements because I've been having a lot of inflammation issues in my joints. I've been having that for years since I started lifting. So he just recommended me these supplements to help joint inflammation and tendon inflammation. It seems to be working. Oh god, what do I take? I take MSM, I take glucosamine sulfate, collagen, vitamin D, calcium, magnesium, omegas, stuff that, because I'm a strength athlete, I train a lot, and I put my joints and muscles through a lot, kind of need a little bit of extra than what I can get from like food or naturally occurring Yeah, it's interesting how there are these banned substances, but then there's others that aren't banned, even though they are performance enhancing in my opinion, like the supplements. It might just be psychological, but if I can keep training without joint pain, that's pretty good.
Do you think like all the pros take performance enhancing stuff?
It doesn't matter in strongman because it's not tested. I do my own programming. I don't program really. Like I just go in and I pick a movement or a body part and I just do that and do a bunch of exercises related to that. And also like if I know there's a competition coming up, I'm thinking like what's going to help me to do this certain lift or this certain movement. You know, emulating like a certain part of the movement. Like sandbags or atlas stones do like the pickup or like the squeezing motion of the atlas stones or sandbags. If I'm feeling very tired, I'm not gonna like go too hard because I can't recover as quickly as some other guys, some younger guys and some guys on steroids, because steroids help recovery, obviously. I've never seriously hurt myself. I've like tweaked my back a couple times, but I've never torn any muscles, knock on wood. You know, tweaked my shoulder a couple times and my hip, but again, nothing super serious. Sometimes I'll do a day on, day off, day on, day off, depending on how I'm feeling, how much rest I need. Like if I do a deadlift, I don't want to do anything after a deadlift day. Yeah, I did 535 pounds at my last deadlift training, and it was easy. Pretty confident about doing my projected goal of 550 pounds.
Go under the 575. Let's go.
Oh yeah, the strongman community is amazing. Everyone's cheering for each other. Even if, like, you know, first place, the strongest guy at the competition is still cheering on the guy who's in last place, you know? And the last place guy is cheering on the guy who's in first place. Like, you know, we're all cheering each other on because we all want each other to do well. The hardest thing about being a strongman?
Yeah.
Like, probably eating enough, eating the right stuff. I think every strongman says the same thing, is eating is the hardest part. Because I cannot eat during a competition. It just makes my stomach turn. So like, for example, at America's Strongest Man this year, they're all pros, I believe, but like their log press was 360 pounds for reps.
Maximum log is 265.
265, about 100 pounds below that, and that was for reps. They were doing that. I'm like, look, I got a ways to go. Well, the sport is also an individual sport. It's not like I have to rely on other people.
Let's go, Ian. Let's go, Ian. Come on, buddy.
Oh, I think it's possible to get a pro card. It just might take me like 5 to 10 years. The only thing getting in my way is myself in strongman.
900 pounds, buddy. Let's go.
Here we go. Come on!
There's always going to be somebody better, but I can also be better.